Everyone is weighing in on the Donald Trump fiasco, so I guess I just do my part and weigh in too, doing the same, but this time from a different perspective. I just want to express how disappointed I am, although not quite surprised, that the evangelical community continues supporting such a deranged, vulgar, maniac person like Donald Trump. Those who call themselves evangelicals or even Christians and continue to support someone whose sole purpose during this presidential campaign has been to dehumanize, bully, and insult people the way Trump has, should be ashamed of themselves and should strip themselves from the title of Christians. Hello everyone, I'm Ponce Ferguson, and this is Caval's Present. It is difficult to ascertain how can anyone who claims to be a follower of Christ continue to support Donald Trump, especially after the latest fiasco in his reality TV presidential campaign. After the lewd behavior Trump displayed on a 2005 hot mic conversation with the then Access Hollywood co-host Billy Bush, yes, he's related to the Bush family. After that disgusting, childlike, denigrating, and insensitive behavior, one would think that the evangelicals, those who claim to be Christians in quotation mark, that they, if no one else, would drop Donald Trump like a hot potato. But guess what? They didn't, they won't. In fact, they sent out communications reinforcing their support for him. Gary Bauer, chairman of the Campaign for Working Families, said Trump's grossly inappropriate language does not change the choice facing the country in the November 8th election. And that, he said, I continue to support the Trump-Pence ticket. Naturally, I'm disappointed, said Steve Schaefer, head of the Iowa Faith and Freedom Coalition. But, you know, the Bible tells me that we are all sinners saved by grace, and I don't think there is probably a person alive that I know of that hasn't made some mistakes in the past. And you know what? You're right, but at the same time, you're wrong. One of his biggest supporters that has been very silent is Jerry Falwell Jr., president of Liberty University, an institution that has branded itself as a conservative Christian organization. Earlier this year, Falwell announced his endorsement to Donald Trump with a big welcome reception at the university in Lynchburg, Virginia. Since Friday, however, he has been very silent. Okay, so by now I'm sure almost everybody have seen and heard the video in which Trump speaks so inhumanely and disrespectfully about women. That I think it's worth watching and hearing, so you can understand why I think that those Christians who continue supporting him are a bunch of deplorables, liars, and most of all, hypocrites.
I moved on her, actually. You know, she was down in Palm Beach. I moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it.
Whoa.
I did try and her. She was married.
That's huge news there.
No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was marriages. And I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch. But I couldn't get there. And she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look.
Jeez, your girl's hot as shit. In the purple.
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa!
Yes, the Donald has scored!
Whoa!
Oh, my man! Wait, you gotta look at me when you get out of your
Set this up.
That is very.
Will you give me the thumbs
Look
up?
at you. You are a piece.
You gotta put the thumbs up. You gotta get the thumbs up. Can't be too happy.
Else off first? Yeah, let me.
It's very
You
funny.
gotta give me the thumbs up.
All right, you and I will walk in.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's a different one.
Better not be the publicist. No, it's her.
Yeah, that's her, with the gold. I better use some Tic Tacs just in case they start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
Look at those legs. All I can see is the legs.
No, it looks good.
Come on, shorty.
Oh, nice legs, huh?
Oof. Get out of the way, honey. That's good legs. Go ahead.
It's always good if you don't fall out of the bus. Like Ford, Gerald Ford, remember?
There's a little down below. Pull the hand.
Hello, how are you? Hi.
Mr. Trump, how
nice
are
seeing
you?
you. Terrific.
Pleasure to meet you.
Terrific. You know Billy Bush?
How are
Nice
you?
to see you. How you doing,
Very
Ariane?
good.
I'm doing very well, thank you. Are you ready to be a soap star?
We're ready. Let's go. Make me a soap star.
How about a little hug for the Donald? He just got off the
Would you
bus.
like a little hug,
Okay,
darling?
absolutely.
How about a
Melania
little
said
hug for
this
the
was
bushy?
okay.
So the big question is, after hearing this tape, how can anyone who claims to be a follower of Christ continue to support this man? Well, unfortunately, the answer is simple. 3 words: power, control, desperation. They are one and the same. Like I said earlier, my commentary today will look at this situation from a different perspective, and because I'm talking about the evangelicals, I thought it necessary to quote the Word of God, since the first thing that they would have to say is that everyone deserves a second chance. That is true, because that's what the Lord will do, and that is true also. And they, would be right, except that there are a lot of biblical examples that would not only debunk their stance, but would label them as liars, hypocrites, because that's exactly what they are, a bunch of liars, opportunists, and hypocrites, those evangelicals I'm talking about. So here we go. Exhibit A, power and control, Matthew 4 verses 8 through 10. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Jesus said unto him, away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. These so-called Christians are to get power for themselves, to see how they can benefit by making Trump president. In so doing, it doesn't matter to them if their principles and values are compromised. They just want the power that comes with a friend in the White House. Exhibit B. Selling your birthright, including your values and ideologies. Genesis 25:31 through 34. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall it be my birthright to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore to him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. These people, these absent-minded so-called Christians, will stop at nothing to get their way, even if that means to put God aside in order to profit from a degenerate, deviant, and demagogue person like Donald Trump. Yes, it's true. We are not voting for a Sunday school teacher like many of Trump's surrogates have said, but we are voting for someone who should have or show an ability to think clearly and make good decisions. Someone whose mindset is on the country first and not his personal satisfaction. We want someone who thinks with their head and not their penis. And Donald Trump just doesn't have any of these qualities. It's terrible how these people have double standards, how they can play Christians on one hand while supporting the evil on the other. They've forgotten that they can't serve two masters at the same time, else they will love one and curse the other. They better wake up and smell the coffee. The things that Donald Trump said since day one are egregious, to say the least. They are beyond repair, quite frankly. From his Mexican insults to the mimicking of a reporter suffering from a congenital condition, to the bullying and dehumanizing of his GOP contenders, to his racist remarks against blacks, to this bombshell, the lewd, lascivious behavior and exceedingly vulgar language he exhibited on that tape. If you are a registered Republican and you consider yourself to be a true Christian, you must follow your Christian values and beliefs. When it comes to Christian principles, no one should sell their birthright. No one should put their values aside just to please their political party. If something is wrong, denounce it and part ways with it. Just because Donald Trump is the Republican candidate does not mean you have to vote for him. And no, you don't have to vote for Hillary Clinton either. Vote for your senators and House representatives and your mayors and city councilmen, people who you know. You don't have to stick to some habit just because you hate the Democratic candidate. But you will be doing yourself a great disservice if you vote for the most vulgar and disrespectful man to ever run for the White House. Let me know what you think about this commentary. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all at kpresen or Cavalspresen. And you can follow me at Twitter on pferguson, where the S is a 5. And that's it for now. On behalf of everyone here at Cavalspresen, I'm Ponce Ferguson. Be good, be great, good night.